What's up, boys? Taking a look at some more MLB player props today over on Prize Picks. Prize Picks is my favorite website and app to go ahead and take a look at some MLB and really just all sports with player props. They have so many different sports on the board. But go ahead and sign up using code DOMG to match your first deposit at 100% up to $100. You guys can win up to 10 times your money using my code DOMG. A bunch of you guys will use my code, and I seriously do appreciate it because if you guys deposit, like, for example, $60, they'll match it, give you guys another $60 in promo funds to go ahead and play with. So you have $120 total to go ahead and play with. So pretty sweet deal over on Prize Picks. A 100% deposit match up to $100. Again, using code DOMG. We're going to go ahead and talk about this, man. Yesterday was a great day on the Patreon and in the video. 3-0 sweep in the video. Only missed one singular prop yesterday on the Patreon. So if you guys are interested in joining that, go ahead and click the link in the description. You guys can get MLB, you guys can get NBA, or you can get MLB and NBA combined for a little bit cheaper. And I think my Patreon's a little bit cheaper for sure than some of the other guys that you guys will see doing these player props and all that. So go and check it out if you guys want to go ahead and take a look at these. Or take a look at Patreon and all that. Prize Picks link, they're all in the description. And a free Discord link is also in the description. So we've been doing very, very good with MLB. It's been extremely fun. I've been loving doing the MLB. So, but let's go ahead and talk about some more player props here. But that's pretty much going to cover it. All the links in the description. Patreon, Prize Picks link, Discord link, all in the description. But let's go ahead and hop in and talk about some of these MLB player props here. So, all right, so the first one I like here is going to go ahead and be a strikeout prop. I like Hunter Greene over 5 strikeouts here. So he's got a little bit of a small sample size here, but he's actually favored to go ahead and go over 5.5 strikeouts, and he's at 5 strikeouts on Prize Picks right now. So a little bit of a discount here. Love to see that. Prize Picks is great for that. We also got 20 times our money yesterday for hitting a 5-pick flex too. So if you guys don't know what a flex is, I like on Prize Picks here. So example, if it was $20 here, and we wanted to go ahead and go with all these guys on the over or under or whatever we want to go ahead and do here. This is what the payouts would look like. Yesterday, this was a 20 times for a limited time. So you could get a 20 if you hit a 5 out of 5. And if you got 4 out of 5, you get 2 times. 3, you get 0.4 of your money back there. So pretty awesome right there. So yeah, highly recommend joining again. But anyways, I like Hunter Greene here over 5 strikeouts here. So let's go ahead and take a look at this here. So Hunter Greene here actually is going to be the first game today because the Cubs game got postponed a little bit down to later in the day. What did they say? Yeah, 8:05 here. So that's that game. But anyways here, so 8-run over-under here. Hunter Greene going against the St. Louis Cardinals here. So the Cardinals are definitely a team that does not like to really strike out. They're one of the top teams here. They're allowing the 3rd least amount of strikeouts so far this season. So they've struck out the 3rd least. But I think it's a great spot here for Hunter Greene, though. If you take a look at his game log here, 6 strikeouts and 7 strikeouts. He's gone over in both of his games this season, and he's favored to go ahead and go over 5.5. So I think it's a pretty safe play, in my opinion. I think it's a pretty good play because obviously I'm going to like it. But anyways, he's at 5 strikeouts. So like if he gets, I don't think he's going to go less than 5 is what I'm trying to say here. So I think there's a pretty good amount of cushion with 5, and he should hopefully be able to go in and get 6. At least he's favored to. So always take everything at your own risk. Always play at your own risk. Always do your own research. All that different stuff for sure. I'm just showing you guys what I like. I'm not telling you guys to play anything. So let's go and take a look at some pitching outs here. I've been really liking the pitching outs lately. So let's go and take a look at this here. So Drew Smyly is who I'm liking on the under for his pitching out. So going against the Pirates today, Jose Quintana is starting for the Pirates, but this is a lineup that they got going on here, so kind of stacked with a little bit of righties there. But a 7.5 run over-under right there. I like his pitching outs on the under here. He's at 16.5. That's a really, really high. If you guys don't know how pitching outs work, pretty much it's just 3 outs in an inning. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So that'd be 5.2 innings would be the over here. So we're looking for him to have 5.1 innings pitched or less. So 5.2 would end up being 17 pitching outs. So we're looking for him to go under 16.5. So 5.1 and less what we're looking for here, and you can see how many games he has really gone under this here. So right here he went over, but every other game here was under except for this one right here against the Rays, this one against Miami, these two. But I mean, you take a look at all his recent games here, 4.25, 4.25, 4. He really hasn't been really hitting that mark as much here. And the reason I'm really liking this one too is because he's been playing very, very good. He's been pitching very, very well, allowing only 3 hits, 4 hits, and literally no earned runs against. He hasn't allowed a run yet this season and is still getting pulled at 4.2 innings pitched and 5 innings pitched. So I think this is a pretty good play considering if the Pirates are able to put up some runs here, he shouldn't be able to go ahead and pitch this over for sure. So, I mean, like, he just played the Pittsburgh Pirates here. He had 15 pitching outs, 5 innings pitched. So, he also just played them. So, I'm looking at him on the under here, going against the Pittsburgh Pirates here, hoping the Pirates can hopefully put some runs up here. 7.5 run over under. So, we'll see, though. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at our last player prop here. I like Michael Kopech here. Where is he at? Michael Kopech. Michael Kopech here, under 15.5 pitching outs here. So, Michael Kopech here. For the Chicago White Sox here going against the Minnesota Twins. Let's take a look at this here. So 15.5, obviously, we're looking for him to have 5 innings pitched or less here. So if you take a look here, 5 innings pitched or less, he's gone under in every single game that he has started in his career, except for this one against Detroit. And it's Detroit. It was also in 2018. Every other career game he's had, he has gone under this. So he's only gone over, he's 1 for 10 in his last 10 games starting. And yeah, he started twice this season with 4 innings pitched and 5 innings pitched. So he has not yet reached this season. So even when he's been pitching pretty damn good, 1 hit allowed, no earned runs. So yeah, I mean, he's been playing pretty good. Yeah, I'm liking the spot here for Michael Kopech to go in and go under the 15.5 right there. Because I mean, Drew Smyly and Michael Kopech here have both been playing pretty damn good, and they're still getting pulled. So if there's pretty good upside that, you know, their team they're playing ends up putting up a couple runs. Like the Twins, they can put up some runs, man. So, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of upside with these. I think pitching outs is something I've been really targeting lately and have been having a good amount of success with. So I've been really liking these pitching outs. Shout out to PrizePicks for posting these up on the board. I haven't seen any other site have these, so shout out to them for sure. I love having these pitching outs on the board. I'm really targeting a lot of pitchers so far this season. I've been having a lot of success with that. I honestly haven't had that much success with the hitters and all that. Besides Seiya Suzuki. Suzuki has been a freaking beast. I'm kind of not touching him today, even though I think he can definitely do some damage like he did last time against Quintana. So, yeah, he just played Quintana, and he ended up having a home run. That was actually his highest fantasy score day was against Quintana. I think Seiya Suzuki could definitely have a good game again, but I'm not going to really touch him because, you know, he's been on a cold streak as the last 3 games, so at least fantasy score wise. So, but yeah, this is pretty much gonna do it, man. I seriously do appreciate you guys watching. Again, if anyone is new, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn your post notifications. Those 2 things really do help me out. I don't know if I have an NBA video up today. I'm still kind of looking through some things. I don't know. We'll see if I have an NBA video up. I don't quite know yet. I'm gonna try to get an NBA video out, but I'm not quite sure. Yesterday was it was fine for NBA. It was pretty decent. So I ended up in the green yesterday over on the Patreon for NBA, so that was pretty good. But yeah, definitely been hitting pretty damn good on the Patreon. So for what I'm liking. So yeah, that's gonna go ahead and do it though. Appreciate watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. All the links are in the description. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.